Hey guys, welcome back for another class. Back in my little abode here. You might notice that my plant collection is slowly growing and it's now featuring my new Buddha. So this week I have a power flow for you. It's a bit of an all-rounder flow. So we're going to be moving into some twists, a little bit of hip strength and hip opening. But otherwise it's just going to be a little bit of movement, a bit of nutrition for the body. And we'll get started this morning. It's not even morning here right now. Whenever you choose to practice, we're going to start this practice sitting on your heels in our hero's pose. So I'll turn this on the side for you to see. If sitting on the heels with the toes untucked is too much, then feel free to place a pillow or some blocks underneath your glutes so we're not squishing the calves down. Anytime if this is uncomfortable for you, then feel free to just come down to sit or come down to lie. Perhaps you want to lean against a wall. However you choose to make your way there, we're going to find a comfortable position for our body. Or we can start to close the eyes down or just cast the gaze down towards the earth. And all it takes sometimes is just that one breath that integrates you into your yoga practice for the day. Just a moment of quiet, a moment of stillness, not just in our body, but bringing our mind right here into presence. You can place the hands anywhere that is comfortable. Maybe it's palms facing down, palms facing up, or hands are interlaced in your lap. And gentle drawing down of the tailbone as you grow tall from the hips up the length of the spine. Feel the shoulders nice and heavy as they glide down your back body. Lengthening through the back of the neck as the crown of the head starts to grow tall. Really gentle tuck of the chin just towards the chest. Take a full breath in, breathe right down to the belly. And full breath out. I'm going to come through a little bit of breath work, something I don't think we may have done before. I'm just going to start with 3 cleansing breaths. Just take a full inhale in. Exhale, nice, long, slow, deep. Twice more like this. Start to feel a bit of that energy, that prana, as it flows through the body via the breath. We breathe in energy. Let it circulate around the body. Exhale. And this time we're going to take a full inhale in. Gentle pause at the top of your breath. Exhale, nice, slow, deep. Squeeze all the air out. Feel the chest full. Once you hit the end of your exhale where there's no breath at all, we're going to pause, hold your breath for anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds. Take an inhale in. Pause. Exhale, slow. Hug your belly and squeeze the air out as we feel that softness, that groundedness wash over us. We hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale. Pause. Exhale all the way out. And even when that urgency to inhale again comes, can you hold for a second longer? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale. Continue on this breath pattern with a really long pause at the bottom of your exhale. And your count can be really individual to you. And by holding our breath at the bottom of the exhale, our body builds a bit of a tolerance to CO2. And it in turn allows our lung capacity to strengthen a little bit, increases our ability to breathe, even though we are a little bit more acidic. I won't go into all the details. Lots of research goes into this, showing it's good to have that tolerance to CO2 by holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale. Let's go through 3 more rounds like this. And find the sense of groundedness, a sense of peacefulness as best we can whilst we do our little breath hold. See if we can remind the heart to slow down. Find that deep sense of relaxation and peacefulness, almost that we don't need to breathe for that split second. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. This is an excellent breathwork technique for anxiety if we're feeling nice and grounded. And gently blinking your eyes open once your rounds of breath are complete. Shaking out the wrists, maybe come up onto your knees, squeeze your hips forward and squeeze your glutes towards the front of the mat, and sitting back down. We're going to come to a bit of a toe stretch, so this time tuck your toes underneath. We might not be able to see it on that camera angle, but tucking your toes, so we're sitting up on the heels a little bit higher this time. Spine is tall. Take a full breath in, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, bring them to heart center. Interlace your fingers behind your back, press your knuckles down towards the mat, pop your chest out, gaze comes up towards the ceiling. And exhale, swing the arms forward, release, hugging into the shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, come to the back, interlace the fingers. As you exhale, knuckles draw down. Inhale, we breathe in. Exhale, wrap opposite shoulder on top, hugging the shoulders in, tuck the chin to chest, round through the spine. Inhale, coming back. Interlace the fingers, breath in. And exhale, release the hands down. Tops of the feet press down into the earth, stretch out those toes. And a little bit of a counter stretch. If you are a runner or you constantly have your feet flexed, perhaps you're sitting lots all day, this could be a little bit intense. We're going to try and just lift the knees a centimeter off the mat, maybe a little bit higher. Pull the knees in towards the chest, and it's a really nice stretch for your foot from flexion into extension. Take another full breath in, see if you can keep your spine tall, belly on. Bit of a balance on the tops of your feet. And as we exhale, coming back down. Come onto your hands and your knees. Let's go through a few rounds of cat-cow. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, drop the belly, press the heart forward. Curl the sit bones up. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck chin to the chest. Inhale, round. Drop the belly, open. Exhale, we round. One more time like this. Inhale. And exhale. From here, start to bring the weight into the hands. Spread down through the knuckles in the fingertips. And then pitch your right toes back to the back of the mat. Hips are square. And you're going to bend your knees so the sole of the foot comes up towards the sky. And then we're just going to draw really big circles with those hips. So coming out, around, brushing past the elbows, sweeping past your inner thigh as we start to come nice and wide. See if you can keep the weight even in both your hands and keep your breath nice and even. You might feel a little bit clicky through the hips. See if we can just bring a bit of heat, maybe start to increase that motion, coming a little bit faster. Come back around the other way, circling out and around. Lift that kneecap. Squeeze the glute on to lift your hip a little bit higher. And then dropping back down. Other side, left toes pitch to the back. Lift the foot, bend the knee. Sole of the foot presses up. Hug your belly and round through your shoulders still. Strong through the shoulders, we start to draw some circles with the hips. Imagine that you're drawing from your kneecap, but we're massaging that hip joint. Come back around the other direction. Keep the weight even in both the hands. Try not to swing too far out to the right. You might feel your right glute working a little bit here. I can feel it working. And slowly, slowly circling back down. Keeping the fingers spread nice and wide here. We're going to just walk your fingers just a fraction further in front. Hug your elbows in so the inner elbow creases draw in towards one another. So your funny bone, that inner part of your elbow, starts to pull in towards one another. And then as we exhale, we're just going to hug the elbows in, keep the elbows in line with your wrists and tap down. Keep your hands spread, palms flat. Inhale, press back up. Hug the elbows in, exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Really good to build a bit of strength in your triceps and your forearms. Slowly, slowly, your next inhale, press back up. Come through 1 round of cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, exhale, round through the spine. From a nice rounded spine, tuck your toes, lift your knees, curl all the way back into your downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Really spread your fingers nice and wide so you've got a lot of surface area to grip on. Bend your knees as much as you need to create that connection belly to thigh, and just pedal out the feet. Imagine that energy drawn up from the mat, through the hands, through the arms, up the back body, peaking at your hips and letting it glide down the back of the legs, the heels, all the way down to the feet. Those 4 points of connection on the mat. Look between your hands, rise up onto your tippy toes, and we're going to walk all the way to the front of the mat. See how long you can keep your hands planted on the mat for. Feet come to hip width distance, ragdoll, grab onto your elbows, swing from side to side. From here, release your fingertips down towards the earth. Inhale to a halfway lift. Belly is drawing in. Your back is flat. Shoulder blades draw down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll the spine all the way up to standing. Reach the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment in Tadasana. Feel your feet planted firmly on the earth. The weight is even between the left and the right foot. Take a moment to notice all the little muscles in your feet that work to keep you balanced, to keep you standing upright. Spread the toes nice and wide. Inhale, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Maybe hold on to the back of your knees, the back of your ankles. Pull your elbows out wide so you can get a little bit of traction. Maybe work the backs of the knees a little bit more straight, but we're still warming up, so we can be generous. Bend your knees if you need. We want a nice connection belly towards the thighs. Release your bind. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, coming into chair pose, your feet can be hip width distance, or you can shuffle toes together, heels slightly apart. Bend through the knees, inhale, swing the arms up, Utkatasana chair pose. Sink the weight to the back of the heels, lift the toes off the mat maybe. Reach the hands up towards the sky, relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take a full inhale in, reach your fingertips up a little bit higher. As we exhale, press to stand and bring your hands to heart center. Squeeze your hips forward as you hug your belly in. Pubic bone draws forward and up. Inhale, reach your hands up and over head. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back to a high plank on the knees or off the knees as always. We're going to lower halfway down, hug the elbows in, squeeze, hold, and then lower all the way down. Tops of the feet press, inhale, baby cobra, squeeze your elbows together. Exhale, tuck the toes, come through your knees or tuck your toes and lift your knees. High plank, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, full breath out. When there's no breath at all on the end of the next exhale, look between your hands, rise up onto your tippy toes, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, one breath. Exhale, stand, Tadasana, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back. Move through your version of vinyasa. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower, halfway for upward facing dog or all the way down, baby cobra. Up dog, press your arms straight, lift your thighs off the mat. Pull your heart forward and your pubic bone presses down. Tuck the toes, send it back, lead with your core, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Look between the hands, rise up onto the tippy toes, hug the belly in, core is strong, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana to stand. Inhale, reach the hands up and overhead. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Come forward over the fingertips. Exhale, lower halfway, up dog, all the way, baby cobra. Breath in, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, find stillness now in your downward facing dog. Notice the tendency to fiddle. Can we be satisfied with whatever shape we have created? Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale, reach the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap and hold, squeeze. Can you pull that kneecap a little bit higher? Press through your hands, round through your shoulders. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Otherwise, hands to thighs, press your chest away. Take a full breath in. Sink the right hip down as you press up through the right foot and meet halfway. As we exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Fingertips can touch the floor, but you can do this without your hands. As we step forward to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sink the hips, rise up. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Hook your left elbow onto your right thigh. Glance down at your knees. Make sure they stay in line with one another. Keep drawing those knees away from one another energetically and press the palms together. Gaze comes up to the sky. Rotating through the right. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring the weight into that right foot. And start to swing the left foot all the way back. Stay in your twist. As you tap the left foot back behind you, find your revolved lunge. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release the hands down towards the earth. Step it back. Move through a vinyasa. See if we can find a little bit of float. Reach the left leg to the sky, inhale. Nice and long here, square the hips, press down through the fingertips. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did and it was cool. Draw your knee towards your elbow, hug it in, squeeze, hold. Shorten your core. Can you draw your knee towards your armpit now? And inhale, three-legged dog. Find full extension, exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Sink the hip down as you press up through your foot. Find a stretch through the front of the right thigh. On the fingers or off the fingers, step forward to fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, swing the hips up, the hands up. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Right elbow hooks onto left. Check in with that right knee. Make sure it's in line with the left. Just press down through the feet. Press down through your palms. Can you sink your hips a little bit lower? Take a full breath in. Bring the weight into that left foot now. So you step with control. The right foot back into your twist. Press the palms. Find a deeper lunge and a deeper twist. And then from here, slowly release your hands down towards the earth. Press it back. Move through a round of vinyasa. I'm going to do that one more time. A little bit more flow. When you're ready, right leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow tap. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Round through, plant the foot. This time, keep your back knee lifted or drop the back knee down. Choice is yours. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, one breath. Exhale, hands to heart center, right elbow, left elbow to right thigh. Press, hold. Big breath in now, step the left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, press the palms together. Exhale, lower the hands down towards the earth. Move through a vinyasa. Meet back in a downward facing dog wherever we are. For the left hand side. Left leg, reach it up. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap it across. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant the foot between your hands, on the knee, off the knee. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, revolved Utkatasana twist to the left. Press the palms together. Big breath in. Send the right foot back. Tap it back. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back. Move through a round of vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 rounds of breath here. Option to come to your child's pose, toes together, knees wide. Catch your breath. Catch your attention. Maybe reel it back in to your mat. In this next section, I'm going to demonstrate very quickly to you your 2 options. So in a moment, we're going to go into a high plank position. I'm going to come into side plank position. So, option for your side plank is to have your feet stacked on top of one another or feet side to side. If this is a bit much through the shoulder, drop the bottom knee down. So we've got a supported side plank. Press your right hand into the earth. You're going to swing that bottom foot out to a little bit of an angle, so you've got a bit of a counterbalance. And then from here, whether you're on that bottom knee or not, lift the top leg up towards the sky. Then you're going to bend the knee, draw it towards your elbow, gaze comes down towards that front hand, and then ever so slowly, with control, we're not going to slam the foot down, we're going to bring that foot nice and controlled, nice and light, to the front of the mat, straight into our twist. Aha! So let's all give that a go. So from your downward facing dog, come forward, inhale. And exhale, hold. Round through the shoulders, press the mat away. Start to bring your weight into your right hand as you flip across. On the knee or off the knee, that bottom knee can drop down if you need. Gaze comes up, press the hips up towards the sky. Strong shoulders, strong side body. Lift your top leg, gaze comes down towards the right hand. Bend your knee. Slowly, slowly we start to circle the foot all the way down. Try not to rush. 3, 2, 1. Tap down.
We're going to stay in our revolved lunge here. Option to drop that back knee down if you need. Option to keep the back knee lifted, to press the back of the knee up towards the sky. Lift a little bit higher. Maybe our option here is to start to float that right hand off the floor. Now, if you want to really dial it up, bring that hand across your body. Reach your right hand across towards the left-hand side, and the left arm reaches forward. Breathe. Hold. Support your whole upper body with your core. For 3, for 2. Roll that right hand a little bit further across. 1. And open it out. Warrior 2. Take a full breath in. Your back foot is grounding down to the back of the, parallel with the back of the mat. Front toes point forward, front knee follows, sink into your lunge. Open up your hands nice and wide. Inhale, flip your front palm, straighten that arm. And then as we exhale, come back to your warrior 2. Circle the right hand down towards the earth, find your low twist again, reach the left arm up, right hand down. And then bring your gaze forward. Start to walk your right fingertips forward as we launch into our revolved half moon. For some reason, I'm really liking this pose at the moment. Keep flexing that back toe towards the back of the room as you open your chest. You might feel like a human pretzel, that's okay. Breathe for 3. Maybe the bottom hand gets light for 2. 1. Slowly sweep that right hand up as we come into stork pose, right knee to chest. Take a full breath in. Squeeze your knee in a little bit closer. As we exhale, swing the arm back. Either hand stay at heart center or reach the arms forward for a warrior 3. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. One more time. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. From your warrior, bring your hands nice and wide. Wrap them so your right elbow comes underneath your left. Come into your eagle arms. We're still in warrior 3. Now bend the left knee. Swing that chest up so we come to stand in our mini stork pose. Straight into your eagle pose. So wrap your right leg over your left and sit down. I'm feeling extra wobbly today, so my toe is going to be a little kickstand. Bend down through the hips and pull the chest nice and tall. Pull the hands away from the face. If it's too strong through the arms, grab onto your shoulders. Breathe. Lift your elbows a little bit higher for 3, for 2, and 1. Keep your hands as they are. Come out of the leg bind. Swing the right leg back behind you. Tap the right leg down. As we come back into our twist, open the left arm up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. And come back the way we came. So we pivot onto that right foot. Either drop the bottom knee down, or we press and lift that left foot up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come back to your side plank. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Slowly return your hand down towards the earth. Rinse it out, vinyasa. Full breath in, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that on the left-hand side. Take a full breath in. Ripple the spine forward like a little caterpillar coming forward. Hold here, strong. Front body, shoulders on, fingers grip, belly is shortening, toes grip. Start to bring your weight across to the left-hand side. Peel the right arm up towards the sky. Lift that bottom hip. Maybe the bottom knee drops. Maybe we lift the top leg. Bend the knee, circling all the way down. Bring your gaze where you want your foot to land. And slowly, with control, with a lot of control, plant the foot down. On the knee, on or off the back knee. You can drop the back knee down if you need. Reach the right arm up. Reach with those fingertips. Reach with your shoulder as you press hold for 3, for 2, 1. Press down through the sole of that front foot. Maybe we start to get light through the left hand. We can choose to stay here, challenge your core, or you can choose to bring that left arm across your body. Fingers reach across to the right. The right fingertips reach forward like you're reaching forward to the front of the room for something. Pull across to open through your chest. Your legs stay nice and active. Breathe for 3, for 2, 1. Unravel it all, warrior 2. Gaze is just past the front middle finger. Knee sinks deep. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. straighten that front leg. Reach up and back, reverse your warrior. And exhale, coming back, sweeping the arms forward. As we reach forward, I've forgotten where we're going. We're going to come back into our twist. Left arm down, right hand up. Take a full breath in. And then start to walk those left fingertips a little bit further forward. Get nice and light through that back foot as we spring forward. Keep the right hand lifted. Now the left leg is lifted, so we're in a pretzel. Lift a little bit higher, find a bit more of a twist. Breathe for 3. Bottom hand gets nice and light for 2. 1. Square the chest. Start to come up to your stork pose. Reach your knee towards your chest. Hug in. Breathe. Take another full inhale in. Pull your knee in a little bit tighter. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen the fingertips. Exhale, warrior 3. Hands to heart center or hands reach forward. As you take your next inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Last time. Bring your hands out nice and wide from your warrior 3. Wrap your left elbow underneath your right. Either grab onto your shoulders or your palms come together for eagle arms. Bend through that right leg as you swing your body up. Wrap your left leg around. Squeeze, hold, wrap your legs in tight. Sit down into your imaginary chair. Bring your hands away from the face, shoulders, elbows, shoulder height. Take another full breath in. Fix your gaze on a spot on the floor that's not moving. Send your breath to where it burns. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Keep your hands exactly as they are. Unravel your legs. Tap your left foot back. Unbind your hands. Release the right arm up to the sky. Find your twist. And we come back the way we came. Roll onto that bottom leg. Option to drop the bottom knee down. Hug your belly and shorten your core. Press the ground away as we lift. Slowly, slowly come back through your side plank. Circle the hand down. Rinse it out. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take a look between your hands. Rise up onto your tippy toes. Step or float all the way through your hands onto your feet. Your feet? No, your bum. Sit on your bum. We're going to come forward to Paschimottanasana, intense forward fold. So, we can place a cushion underneath our hips to get a little bit more of a tilt forward. You can place a cushion underneath your knees. They don't have to be straight. Or you can place a book, a weight, anything. You can roll up your mat. Toes flex up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold over the belly. Fingertips reach forward. Doesn't matter where your hands fall. So we've got a bit of feedback through the lower back, feedback through the hamstrings. And then from here, find your range of motion, end range of motion. Inhale, press the hands, come up, come to a little bit of a halfway lift. And exhale, we fold in a little bit deeper. There's no need to hold on to the toes here. You can hold on to the backs of the knees, the calves, the ankle. If you need a little bit more extra length, you've got long arms or a long reach. Place a block or a book or a pillow underneath the soles of your feet and hold on to the pillow in front of you. See if you can round through your spine now. Soften it all down. Let's take 4 rounds of breath here. And drink in the goodness of sitting still. As we let the remnants of that physical practice still swirl around the body. Let the breath move a bit of energy around the body. Slowly walk your hands back up to seated, shuffling all the way down onto your back. My favorite twist at the moment, do my hair. My favorite twist at the moment is kind of a hip stretch and a twist. So you're going to create a figure 4-like shape. So hook your right ankle onto your left knee. And then from here, instead of drawing that left knee in towards the chest, what we're going to do is let the right foot come across all the way to the left-hand side. Your right hip will start to peel off the floor. That's okay. If you've got a good stretch here, stay here. You want to energetically move that right knee away from your body and pull that ankle, right ankle, in a little bit closer if you need a bit more feedback. Gaze comes to the opposite side that your leg is twisted. Shoulder blades are grounded. And we get a gentle twist, a bit of a hip stretch. And the trick is, like you would in your supine figure 4, is to push that knee away from your body. You can choose to either unravel the legs and just come into a nice restorative supine twist, knees stacked on top of one another, extend the arms out beside you. Or you can wrap into a little eagle bind with your legs. It's a bit more of an intense twist. It's your choice whether or not you dial up or dial down. See if you can keep your shoulder blades grounded. And slowly unravel. Switching sides. Left ankle, right knee. Let the left foot come all the way across. Sole of the foot comes down towards the mat, towards the earth. Left hip will pick up. Press the left knee away from you if you need a bit more. Just grab that ankle, reach for the ankle, or just shuffle your foot a little bit closer towards your body, towards your chest. Pull that knee away from you as we just absorb that beautiful twist. Feels nice to connect to the ground after a lot of leg work today. Your choice. Either knees come together into a nice restorative twist or wrap around to your eagle legs. Gaze comes out to the left-hand side. Breathe into your twist. In your own time, you're going to unravel. You can stretch yourself out long into Shavasana. Coming to a nice position on the mat, lying flat, palms facing up. And you can come to a seated pose for a bit of breath work, or you can transition to your meditation here. Wherever you are, find a comfortable place for your body to simply rest. And I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you.